Fuck. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dino Chicken Nugs here, and today I want to talk about power positions. So, power positions. Power positions is something we don't really touch on very much when it comes to Rainbow. The game of Rainbow Six Siege. There's a lot of power positions that you wouldn't even recognize as a power position. And I want to talk about that in the map Clubhouse. This map has a lot of easily defined power positions, especially on the top side here. And that's what I'm going to go into today. So, the value of these power positions is tremendous. You don't realize it until you know what it is, but that's what I'm about to go into. So, this is the normal bomb site, CCTV cache. This is normally about the first site someone's going to go, and this is going to be the rough setup of what everyone's going to do. You're going to have a rotate over here, you're going to have a rotate into garage, and your main wall is going to be reinforced. Reinforcements may vary, you may put them down there, etc. But huge power positions here. Garage. Garage is a massive power position. If the defenders hold garage the entire game, they can hold red, they can hold construction, they can hold a vault in from here, they can hold all these different positions. And I think if you hold these positions solid, it's great. But same goes for attackers. If an attacker comes in here and they bust their way through here and they're coming up, and once they take control of top garage here, there's not much an attacker can do to fight other than bring on a one-on-one gunfight and risk their life. Or, find that cheeky little angle. Like, if you've ever played ranked, you'll know this angle. This is a tight-ass angle that we use. You can make it even tighter, but I'm just going to open it up for you guys because, it's pretty hard to see. So this angle, you'll see all the way deep into there, and you can see a climb up. I don't fully recommend using this angle all the time because it's very predictable. But if you can catch yourself on the edge of here and get a quick little pick or light someone up without taking any damage, that would be awesome. Then the second most strong power positions here would be construction, because it connects into sight, and construction is because it has so many entry points. Right, you can enter from the window, you can enter from the door, you can enter from vault side, you can enter from this reinforcement. But once you have control of this room, you can take sight, right? You can thermite this wall. Normally, people don't normally do that, but I recommend doing it. It's pretty good as long as you have vault open. You can take red, get a red pick here, and then swing over and get someone camping behind this thing, because most people will sit right here and kind of do one of these and just kind of hop around there. I recommend that is a really strong play that you can make here. Power positions are all over the map. Like, for example, if you want to talk, another power position throughout this map is generator. Gen down here. If you chose Church Arsenal, Gen is a really strong position. Most people want to take this and blow open Church Wall. That is a huge position. Moto over here. Moto, once you have control over this wall, this whole 90, and you have Moto, and you can swing this so easily. These power positions are sprinkled all over. Once you take that position, the rest of the match is going to be hard to win as a defender. So if you're on attacking, this is an example that came up and made me want to make this video. So I was playing on ranked with a couple of buddies, and what happened was there's two people. We attacked this site. There was two people on this site, and bomb was planted right behind here. One was on red. My teammate was on red. I just finished the plant down here. We knew we had a drone up here. We had intel that there was a maestro in the back on catwalk, on cat 1. So I said, I made a call to my teammate. I said, hey, just chill on site, wait for him to come to us. This is a power position. Whether it's big or small, it's still a power position. Your team has control of this site. This is the site you want to hold down. You want you want to anchor this site as if you were a defender. Once you get the plant off, the roles are really switched for attack and defense. That is when you become a versatile player. When you can plant bomb and hold it like you're a defense saw, that is what will separate you and raise your rank higher. So when you find these small power positions, you learn if you planted the bomb here, your teammate's over here. So your teammate's going to be watching red stairs, maybe this vault. They're gonna be watching this area of the map. He's most likely not going to rotate if he's a 3 armor. He can't really rotate from here, right? So you want to wait here. You want to wait for the swing, or if you're really aggressive and feeling yourself, go to his angle. They made this angle. They know about it. Be careful about that. But do that. Separate it, right? Or even if you open this, right? If you open that earlier in the round, I want you to sit back here. Wait for him to come to you, right? If you see him cross, swing and shoot him down, right? You can go pop, 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 or rotate out. I wouldn't recommend here. This is really predictable. The first thing I do if I was holding this I'd come in, I'd swing that, I'd check my little thing, and I'd go like that. That's like the third thing I'm checking. Besides this side, that's the next thing. So once you fully get those, there's going to be your predictable spot. So they're going to probably be looking tight. Like, they're going to be looking... they're going to assume you're going to be there. Even if this is open. I doubt they think you'll be there. And since your teammate's there, they can watch it rotate. These are valuable positions to hold. If you can burn that time and waste a plant... When it comes to planting, you really have to burn the time. You have to set it up and burn that time for the defenders. I mean, it is such a strong position. If say you're Ash, you run in here, you're Ash and your teammate's Twitch. And Twitch is holding these stairs, you run in, you take a frag here, 2 other people get killed in a B site, you finish your plant, someone's watching your construction, they pick off the last guy. You hear the plant completes. You hear final call. Your teammates. I don't know. Your teammates died to 3v1, and you hear there's one there. One teammate will most likely come and get greedy, and they'll just run at him. They'll just go like that and get picked, and they'll die. You don't want that. You don't want to be that teammate. You're not helping anybody by running into sight like that. You're just blindly running into sight and getting yourself killed. You're just getting kill hungry. If you waste the time on the counter, and then he has to pick on those one-on-ones. And I'll talk about one-on-ones in my next video, because they're a huge play on how to clutch. Clutching is a huge thing that needs to be talked on, and how you can improve clutching. But you'll see that next Monday. These power positions... This is how you'll normally see a site set up. Like, if you want to utilize this power position as a defender, this is the example I'm going to give you. You're going to have your normal setups, right? And how you can shift these power positions for attackers is set up differently, right? Normally, you'll see this rotate, and like I said, all this stuff, this will be reinforced, all that. This side will be reinforced, and this will be open like this. If you mix up your plays, say like you'll probably have one here, one or two maybe sitting on cat, probably one deep over here, one on cat 2 or cat 1. You'll have maybe someone playing red stairs or main reinforcement. You'll play one site and one roamer, right? So you wanna utilize your operators here. So I always play a Rooney on this site because it's really hard once you have an Aruni here to hold off. Like, attackers can't really make a play. So, and you can do everything solo. You don't have to, especially for solo queuing, you don't have to rely on random luck, So, I would normally melee out a vault hole here because that is what people will look at, and then I'll make one of these bullet holes. I'm going to talk about bullet holes in a different video, but utilize bullet holes while they're here. You know, that'll be changed eventually, but right now I want people to use them as much as possible, because that is a huge factor in getting a quick little tap or a frag off of that. But vaulting through here, it'll give you a lot, making different setups, like maybe making it rotate here. I wouldn't recommend this because once they take main wall, you leave yourself really open to that, and now you're watching here, you're watching construction, you're watching there, like you're pinched, right? And you don't want to pinch yourself. You really want to focus on one angle. So when this is reinforced or even soft wall, people don't think that you can shoot through it. Like, besides if they have knowledge, no one on main wall is going to shoot through this unless they know, because then it's easy to follow the bullet tracing and get a refrag off of them. So if a Kali shoots in here, and don't peek that unless unless you feel really confident in that ability, but they're probably going to easily refrag you off that. But power positions are all over, and I want viewers to realize how strong and how much you need to use these positions on attack and defense. Defense especially, but attack when it only really comes when to planting or when you take a room. You'll cover it with an air jab or a gridlock or a claymore. There's ways to hold a power position, and you need to utilize your utility to do that. Okay, well, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. I post every Monday, 1 p.m. PST, and I'm streaming on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 to 10:30.